everybody. Today you are going to see this look right here. It's an everyday foundation routine, super simple, not complicated at all. Some of my best friends requested that I film a tutorial on it, so that's exactly what I did. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look today, that glow, then just stay tuned and keep watching. Alright, so I've already done my brows. I do have a brow tutorial on my channel. You can go watch that to kind of see the routine that I use. I do use different products now, so I may have to update that, but you can go take a look at that. And I've already primed my face. The primers that I'm using now are the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer, which is really nice. And then my new holy grail. Shout out to Nika Tutorials for recommending this bad boy right here. It is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I'm going to have to do like an entire review on this, or you can just head over to our channel and check it out. This acts as a wonderful primer. So I've already done that. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelid. And I'm going to be using the Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow from Too Faced Loose Face Powder to set that eye primer. And this stuff can get messy. I'm just going to use like a really super simple like fluffy brush. I'm going to do a video on brushes. I want to purchase some more, but I'll actually just update you guys on the brushes that I've been using now on myself and on my clients, and I like it a lot. So basically what I'm just doing, I'm just going to tap over the eye primer, and what this is going to do is just set it in place. So any product that I put on top of it, any shadow that I use, is just going to blend seamlessly, and it doesn't cause any flashbacks. So I like that as well. So this makeup look that I'm going to do, I like to call it my everyday foundation routine, and y'all are really getting ready with me. I have my bonnet on, like my lounge wear on. Like this is not, I'm not trying to be cute, like I'm legit letting y'all know how I get ready. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a matte blunt blush, which I actually use as a contour shade, but I'm just gonna take it and pop it right in the crease area, and I'm gonna use the same brush too. I'm not even gonna change it. So I'm just working that in right above that crease area. Yeah, I'm going back and forth on both sides. I'm actually going right into the inner corners of my eyes as well. And as you can see, the color is just like building up slowly but slowly, slowly but slowly, slowly but surely. So just build that up. Then I'm also, once I'm done building that up, I'm actually just gonna take that same shade and just pop it right on my eyelids. Aww. Okay, I'm going to take one of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows in the color Cocoa Bear, and I'm going to take like, this is a Jessup 222 brush, which is just kind of like a domed, and yes, my brushes are dirty because I use them. Now I do spot clean them daily, but you know, ish happens. But I'm just gonna take this and swirl it around, and I'm just gonna pop this right in the crease. Now this is just gonna add some warmth to the eye. It's also gonna add more depth. Just gonna add more depth. It's gonna make that crease area pop just a little bit more. But this shade is just so perfect, and I know it looks good on practically everyone, especially us melanin girls. So if you're looking for a nice brown shade to just kind of amplify your look or warm up a look, I definitely suggest this shade from Makeup Geek. Marlena is doing a fabulous job. She is the owner of Makeup Geek, and she's phenomenal, so definitely say check that out. Okay, so this is it. This is the eye makeup. Like again, it's nothing too dramatic. If you wanted to go in with a lid color, something matte, something shimmery, something satin, you're more than welcome to do so, girl or guys, but that's not the plan for today. This is all blended out. The next thing I'm going to do is add just a mini cat liner. And the liner that I've been using recently is the Shwing liner from the Balm. Now this is going to be difficult, so you're actually not going to see me put on the wing liner. You're just going to see me come back and it's going to be done. Okay? Okay. Alright, so that's the wing that I'm using. Okay? So yeah, good to go with that. And now we're going to move over to the face. So the foundation that I've been using for like the past week or so is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. It's buildable luminous foundation coverage. I'm in the shade C8 Cocoa. I talked a little bit about this on my haul video that I'll be uploading, so I'm not going to go too much in depth about it. I do like it, surprisingly, even though I do have oily skin. So if you do have oily skin, I definitely say try it out. I do have to combat it in a bunch of different ways. So I'm going to open up this bad boy here. And I'm actually going to take a e.l.f. foundation powder brush, which it's actually not a foundation powder brush. It's just a powder brush. It's flat top like that. And I'm going to press it, kind of hold it actually taut. Press it, and then start to stamp it all over my face. I like to apply product first and then go in and blend it out. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. When I first got this product, I mean, I guess you can even see it now. It looked way too light. And I was like, ooh, y'all can't do nothing with that. Next thing I'm going to do is blend it in, but it started to oxidize. And then once I like added, you know, like my highlighter, my contour, my blush, I realized like, okay, maybe we can do something. You know, I am a little lighter. I am lighter in the wintertime, and I think I just kind of forgot that. Yeah, push that bonnet back. Push that bonnet back. Again, just pressing on the product. The product is really, really lightweight. I love that once I apply it and I set it and I do everything that I'm gonna do with it, like, I forget that I have it on. Like, it feels like skin. It feels like skin. Definitely am impressed with this drugstore foundation. Okay, so I've applied it. Next I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender. I'm gonna take just a little bit more product and apply it to areas where I kind of want some more coverage. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blend it in. I like to use a brush to apply the product, but I like my beauty blender for like melting it all in. So I'm just pressing it in so that foundation just kind of, you know, sinks into the skin. And I have a primer on, so it's acting as a barrier, so it's not like my bare skin that it's going into, but I am wanting to melt that product into my skin, make sure those brows are good. Just go over that a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna add just a little bit more coverage. I noticed that this foundation does tend to wear out around the mouth and jawline area, so that's why I'm applying more product. And I do like to go down my neck area just to get rid of the line of demarcation, which basically tells the whole world that you have on makeup, which I don't mind, because when I wear makeup, I want the world to know. So I'm gonna put that down. Just continue to like blend, blend, blend. Okay, I'm going to conceal and highlight, not conceal, I'm going to highlight with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, and I am in the shade Dark Neutral. I'm just going to highlight this inner corner here, and then I'm just going to make dots going up. I just started doing that. I don't know where I saw it being done, but I like it because it's preventing me from using too much product on those areas. So yeah, that's just a little thing that I'm trying you. There are tons and tons of ways to highlight going around that nose area, so you don't have to do it that way. That's just something that I picked up on. I'm going to go down the bridge of the nose. I'm going to give me some tribal stripes on this good old two-head that I have. I have a very small forehead. I don't know if you can tell, but look how far my hairline comes down. It's weird. And I'm going to do a little bit here on the chin area. Okay. And then I'm also going to go back in with that beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend it out. This concealer, y'all, it's like, it's perfect. It's like it's full coverage, as you can see, but it's so lightweight. Again, these are one of the products that I forget that I have on because it's just so lightweight and it feels like my skin. This routine, like I wore it all day yesterday, and like I had to remind myself, like, girl, you gotta make up. Like I was like, hands were all on my face. So I thought that was, I mean, obviously I didn't want to rub off my makeup, but I appreciated the fact that the skin felt weightless. Because I have some foundations where it's like, look, girl, extreme cake face. And sometimes the occasion calls for that, but not for every day. So I'm just going to blend everything out. And as you can see, my face is starting to have some dimension. So it's just bringing some shape back to my face because we were a little flat with the foundation coverage, okay? So this is all blended, all melted into the skin. I'm going to go back in with this Airspun loose face powder in the shade. What is this? They come in different shades. This is translucent extra coverage in 07041. I'm just going to go right in. This powder is messy, and I'm going to, this is the term baking, and this is the only baking that I do under my eyeballs. So basically what this does is it sets the highlight that I've already placed down. It's going to lock it into place. If you have creasing, it's going to prevent that creasing from happening, and it's just going to ensure that this product is going to work. Like it's actually going to bring forth the highlight more. So that's why they call it baking. The reason I call it baking is because you just sit it there. Like baking, you know, when you bake a cake, you mix the ingredients, you set it in the oven, and the oven pretty much does the work. So this is what's going on today. Again, I'm going to go back in with Blunt from MAC, and this Bedazzling Tools 942. Shout out to Alexandra Butler, who had a makeup course, and this was a part of the goodie bag. This is dirty. Yeah, like this is probably one of my dirtiest brushes, but I just use it. I'm gonna go in and call me some tricks. If you can't find where your contour is, it's your face. It's typically from the top of your ear here, right under. Okay. And then I'm going to take this same brush and just kind of contour that nose really lightly though. I don't want to like make it look like I have a nose job or anything. I just want to, you know, just look sharp, look nice and precise. Okay. I'm just gonna take this little dome brush. You can get this in like the drugstore, Sephora, and I'm actually, like you see a lot of people that sweeps. I like to buff and sweep, so I'm gonna go in where that powder laid, and I'm buffing and sweeping. So that's it. So what we're gonna do now, before I move forward with anything, I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush. I don't know the name of it. It looks like this. First, I'm just gonna blend everything all together. My highlight, the contour, everything. I just want to blend it all together to just kind of erase some of those harsh lines that we saw. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is go on with another Bedazzling Tools, the 964 brush. I love this brush for my bronzer, and I'm using the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronze in the 0210. And this is just going to add a little bit more definition to my cheeks, and it's also going to warm this product up for me. And sometimes I go a little overboard on the bronzer. As you can see, it's like warming my cheeks up. That contour is still pronounced. You can really see it. But take a little bit, go on my two head around the perimeter just to make it even. I'm going to look in that area. So that's good to go with that. The next thing I like to do is just go ahead and add my mascara. This is the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. It's awesome. It's awesome. The only thing about it is that it applies the product so well and it's a pain in my buttocks to take off. But it definitely gives you length, volume, drama. And then I'm going to go in with the Voluminous, I think this is, yeah, by Loreal as well, Carbon Black. And this gives me some volume. I'm also going to line my waterline with the Jordana Easy Liner for Eyes in the shade Cocoa Bean, super inexpensive. Next up, and literally like we're almost done, which is why I love this look because it's super, super, super duper simple. So I'm using the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. This is just going to amp it up a bit. This is what it looks like. This is also extremely inexpensive. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Blush brush. I don't know. And I'm legit just going to swirl it over all of them. Tap off the excess. I'm just going to add that to the tops of my cheeks. Y'all. I'm going to do my blush. This is a Lancome blush in the shade Subtle Shimmer, which not really subtle about that, but it works well, especially for darker skin tone. So don't be afraid. I'm going to take this Lancome 6 brush and just smile and give me a little boozy posy. Swagger-wagging. Okay, I'm gonna take, because again, this is a luminous foundation. I have super oily skin. I'm gonna take just some loose powder from Clinique. This is discontinued, so you won't be able to find this, but this is with a Super Balance Powder Makeup in Natural 8. I'm just going to take this Sigma F30 large powder brush. I'm not gonna do a lot because I don't wanna like add too much more coverage. Just gonna take it, it has this little thing like that, and like just kind of swirl it around the perimeter areas. Some of the areas where I know I get like mad oily. I am going to set my makeup with Mini Baby. It is the Pixi by Petra Makeup Fixing Mist. I was not a fan of setting sprays. For some reason, the Urban Decay ones don't really do much for me. Was getting pretty lost, but this baby came in and saved the day. So I'm just gonna shake it up. It has rose water with green tea, so it's really nice, and it kind of gives like an air focus finish. So I'm gonna hold it out. Yes. For my lips today, I'm gonna just use 2 products. I've really been loving my gloss lately. This is the Milani in the shade Teddy Bear. Great for women of color. It is one of the most perfect nude shades I've ever come across. These lipsticks are creamy as fuck. Oh my god, I love them. I'm gonna top it with one of the NYX butter glosses, which are also super nice and inexpensive, in the shade Tiramisu. Gloss up those lips. So this is basically the finished look. Now this is an optional part, and again, I'm only doing this because I have oily skin, and I want to make sure that this foundation lasts all day because it's so beautiful, and it just, this look is one of my favorites. So what I'm going to do to just make sure that it lasts is I'm going to go in with the NARS, what is this called? The Light Reflecting Setting Powder. So this is going to do a couple of things. It's going to set makeup, it's going to mattify, but it also has some light reflecting particles in it. It's white, it's translucent like this. Take this kabuki brush and just buff. I'm going to go over everything. It does not have a huge, it does not have like a flashback or anything like that. It just blends everything and makes me look like, and if you feel like you use a little bit too much, you're like, oh my god, like, just go back in with that powder brush that you use that has your powder on it and figure it out. You know, add some color. So yeah, this is the finished look. I absolutely love this for work. If you are going on a job interview or you need something where makeup is just like really, really, really subtle, I definitely suggest this here. It's super simple. It will not take long at all. Even though we do use a whole shit ton of products, it's still a really simple look. So I'm probably gonna add like some photos of me like looking really glamorous, but this is a get ready with me, and this is how I get ready. I'm probably gonna wear my Erykah Badu bonnet today. I'm not like I'm not for the drama. Like, I'm not gonna like be playing with y'all. This is what I look like when I get ready. So take that. No, but seriously. Yeah. So this is the makeup look. And if you like this video, thumbs it up, subscribe to my channel, share it, do all those wonderful things for the new year. And remember, take your beauty, not my beauty, not Daisy Perkins beauty, not Jaclyn Hill beauty, not Jackie Aina or Neutral B's beauty. Take your beauty, whatever it may be, and leave your mark. Leave your mark on the world. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.